My name is Cesar Sio, father to Warren, one of the founders of the Warren Foundation.
The foundation was started as a result of the death of my second son, Warren, when he went to Mount Kenya on December 4th, 2015.
We started the foundation in a few weeks after his death, or rather the idea came about a few weeks after his death, to try prevent anything like that from happening again.
It's basically to ensure that the outdoors are safe and fun.
As a foundation, we also use the acronym SAFE, which stands for Safe, Adventurous, Fun and Enriching. We use this acronym to try guide our activities in the outdoors and to help us stay in line with our vision.
Safe, to make sure all the guides are trained, that even you as you're being taken up the mountain, you know what to expect, and if there is something that is going wrong, you know and you have a proper trained guide and what steps you should take after things are going wrong. But if they are not, that is wonderful. It'll be a safe trip. Adventurous is to make sure that you get the best out of the best adventure in the outdoors and that you really enjoy what you're doing. Fun, let it be enjoyable fun. That's why we are going out. Enriching is so that you can get good values out of whatever excursion you're doing. Like in the case of my late son Warren, they were going to be so that they could graduate from the ropes class. And I feel it was not enriching because instead of them trying to find out how Warren is doing, how the children are doing in general, all they kept being done was being pushed like boot camp. And yet it was supposed to be enriching, learning more about the Word of God, and so transitioning from childhood into young teens.
The outdoors is a place for learning. There's wonderful opportunities to learn and grow in the outdoors. It has been taken for granted up to now that the outdoors are safe. The outdoors are not safe at all, but that does not mean that we should fear going to the outdoors. We just need to go out there equipped with the right knowledge and the right personnel and the right equipment. Then they will really be enriching.
I feel like there was a lot of neglect and ignorance during the expedition that my brother was a part of. In the future, I'd like people to be more cautious when they're about to partake in such an activity.
People take it for granted that if you are going out to camp, you may not run into circumstances that become an emergency. And if you do not plan for those emergencies, they can prove to be fatal, like in Warren's case.
If you have a wrong feeling, like your stomach even, you can just tell who's in charge, and it can come to help you a lot in future.
The structure actually of the Warren Foundation, the directors, our chairman is Ricky Kiplagat. He got involved because his son climbed Mount Kenya with Warren, Kigen. Yeah. Another director is JB Waruinge, who is our financial director, and his daughter climbed Mount Kenya at the same time with Warren, and she actually developed mountain sickness, but she was fine. The third director is Cesar, Warren's dad. The fourth director is Njenga Mungai. He's a trained mountain guide and lives in Arumoro. The fifth director is myself. I'm the executive director of the Warren Foundation.
Right now, we are at a point where we have a lot of plans, but we do need resources to actualize these plans. We have a lot of goodwill. With the launch of the foundation on the 29th, we hope to start to translate that goodwill into the resources we need to actualize some of the plans we have. So the call to action really is, if you believe that we have a good cause, please come out and support us.
I would like people not to come help us or fund us because as a way to say we're sorry for your loss, yes, we accept your sorry, but we need your help to ensure that you yourself, the person who's telling us sorry for your loss, doesn't have to go through the same thing with their child, even themselves, going through such a disaster.
For me, I would like people to assist in the Warren Foundation. I'd like them to assist in terms of resources. When I say resources, not necessarily just money, but even your time, to come and find out what this foundation is about. If you're a trained outdoor person, if you can come and join us. If you are a corporate and you take your people out on excursions, if you can come to us, you know. If you have connections with, if you're able to help us to partner. Like one thing we have been able to do is to put a mast for Safaricom in Mount Kenya at the park headquarters. And we did that out of our own efforts of knocking on doors, going to Safaricom, pleading, calling, and finally through many friends, it was done. That is one mast. But we need another 4. We need 4. So we were actually given the GSM coordinates by the guys in Mount Kenya, and that would really help. That's one way you can partner with us. Another way you can partner with us is making sure that there are laws and legislations on people who take people outdoors, so that they must be certified. For example, in Mount Kilimanjaro, if you're going to take people on the outdoors, they have a list of guides that they use. And even if you're a professional mountain guide, you've climbed, or mountaineer, you've climbed the Alps and what have you, you will not be allowed to go up Mount Kilimanjaro without their own guide who is trained, certified, and they have the list. If Kenya can have something like that, I think that would be just wonderful. Yeah, and just to make sure that the outdoors are safe. And you can have confidence in the person taking your group out or your child out.
We are selling some merchandise. We have bracelets, t-shirts, key holders, shopping bags. We hope to use the funds raised from this to help kickstart our campaign.
If you'd like to make cash donations, you can use our M-Pesa pay bill number 893 777. 893 777. We have an account with Stanbic Investments, and you can also write a check to the Warren Foundation.
We would also like you to share the Facebook page and like it, and not to let anyone you know go into the outdoors without the proper preparation, equipment, and training.
I'd like to thank the friends and family of the Warren Foundation who have helped us walk this journey and have promised that we will continue to work together. I thank the KWS who promised to have an MOU with us. I thank the Nairobi Chapel for everything they've done for us until this day. I'd like to thank Kilimani Junior Academy, which is a school Warren attended from the time he was in class 1, from the time he was in pre-unit until when he finished in class 8. Heidi and Kirsty Bird. I'd like to thank Safaricom for even putting a mast in Mount Kenya, and I just pray that we will be able to put the other 3. I'd like to thank Dedan Kimathi University for showing interest in partnering with us in training guides. I'd like to thank Solo through Shikuku for promising to also partner with us in training on getting the Wilderness First Responder certificate. And last but not least, I would like to thank the Honorable Amina Abdallah, who is the chair in charge of environment in Parliament, for trying to pass a bill that is in line with what the Warren Foundation is trying to do.
So that really is what the foundation is about: preparedness, making sure that people are prepared to go to the outdoors and enjoy the outdoors in a way that is safe, adventurous, fun, and make sure that it's also enriching to them.